I reviewed lots of GitHub profiles, GitHub repos, and so much more. So in this video, we're going to review your GitHub organization, but not this one. This is mine. You've seen this 100 times, but any feedback, any suggestions, please do let us know. So in this video, we're going to review your GitHub organizations. And what is a GitHub organization? Well, a GitHub organization is like a collection of repositories, a collection of projects, but you can do so much more than that. You do actually have packages, discussions, and project boards at the organization level, and you can also pin your favorite repos at the top and even customize the organization just like you can with your GitHub profile. So let's skip over ours, but we're doing quite well. 2.5 thousand followers, and we have over 3.5 thousand members, which is amazing. Eddie Hub, you're all awesome. Thank you so much. Let's move on. So next, we actually have WeMakeDevs, which is an organization and a community by Kunal, who you all know really well. They've created this, I think, fairly recently. So let's have a look. I like it that they've got a logo. One suggestion that I would have is probably make the logo a little bit bigger, so have less white space around it. So when you're not zoomed in like I am on this screen, you can see it a lot clearer. It's only my suggestion. Other thing I would suggest having is there are five popular repos. They're not actually pinned. So I would always try and keep this as an even number. So what I'd recommend with this one is pin your favorite repos and probably do 4. Like 4 is a good number. But anyway, do 2, 4, or 6, but not 5, because you're kind of wasting this space here. And there's no customization on this organization. So Kunal, if you make the repo, the special repo, then other people can contribute to it. I'll send you a DM shortly afterwards. Actually, DM, I want to send it to you in public. But this does look really good. You've got people here, you've got top languages, and you've got topics. And if we scroll down here, we've got the repositories, which is great. There aren't too many. Some organizations have way too many, and the repos haven't been active in a long time. So I think this is really good. You do have events. I need to have a look at some of these, if I can see what events are up and coming. But this looks good. Updated 4 hours ago, updated 14 hours ago. So it has been active, which is really important. And you can see the stars on some of these projects are really, really impressive. Really good. So keep up the great work. But I think just missing the customization and an even number of repos. If you do them pinned, then you can customize it further. But great work. Love seeing what you've got now. I'd love to see what you've got kind of in a month's time or something like that. Now moving on, we have Emma from the Eddie Hub community, AccessibleForAll organization, which is awesome. As you can see, she has quite a few members, quite a few followers, and has customized the GitHub organization. And the great thing about is once you've started, even if you just put like a paragraph or a banner, anything like that, once you've started and you've got that repo, then other people can customize it further. I mean, if you look back at the Eddie Hub org one, this is when you're a member, but if we go to looking at it from a public point of view, most of this I didn't do. I started it, but other people have improved it. So give them the opportunity to improve it further. So there are no discussions yet. So maybe we need to encourage some more GitHub discussions. Again, use that feature on the GitHub organization. And I think it's great to see those discussions and see which discussions are popular from a high level point of view. I really like it that there's a call to action at the bottom, raise that issue, maybe add a banner to this as well, or some steps to getting started. I mean, let's say you want to contribute, but you know what us techies are like, we don't read very much. Maybe like break it down to smaller steps might be easier, or maybe that's just me, I'm not sure. But this looks really good. 4 pinned repos, I really like it. It shows me which ones you're most interested in. I think the pinned repos should be a percentage of, I don't know what that percentage is, maybe like 20%. So if you have 10 repos, you'd pin 2. Maybe that's a bit low, maybe like 40%. But my point is, if you had 6 repos, you wouldn't want to pin 6, is my point. You know where I'm going with this, right? Let me know in the comments below if you get what I'm talking about. Either way, while you're down there, give this video a thumbs up, really helps support the channel. So where were we? Yes, pinned repos and being active as well. It's updated yesterday, updated 2 weeks ago. I think this looks really good. You've got a mixture of different types of projects, JavaScript, TypeScript. How was Kunal's one as well? JavaScript, probably a bit like the Eddie Hub, although I think we have TypeScript as well in the API project. And you can also see here some more topics used. So maybe the repos make sure they have the topics, so therefore they can be added to the organization, because I guess GitHub kind of brings up the most topics used. It does say manage. I don't know why I've got to manage on someone else's org. Do I have that on the Eddie Hub one? Let me see. So we're on the Eddie Hub one. If I click manage, what does that actually do? Because I've never clicked that before, so this is the first time. Let's find out. Oh, interesting is you can manage all the repos and their topics. So some of Eddie Hub's repos don't have topics. So we need to fix this. So that's something that I need to do next. So thank you so much all for helping me. This is why I love going through this with you. I learn so much all the time and I get some ideas. I'm no designer, by the way, but I really love this logo. It really like pops out, like really pops out. So I'm viewing this as a public person, maybe because I'm not a member of the organization yet. Sorry, Emma, maybe I need to join. Let me know if I should. If you view it as a member, there is no customization in the org. So maybe that's something that could also be added, because I think it's still useful. Even if you're a member, you still kind of forget, or you want to know what links are available to Discord and other things. Again, make it easier for people as well. Up here is a link to Emma's Twitter, which is great, but maybe in the members version of the customized GitHub org, you could also do it to have some useful information links. Maybe not the same as public, because people know what the organization is about. So next we've got Julia's organization, which is looking really good. Even a Christmas banner. I really love that. So you've kind of made it topical for like the time. So yes, they'll have to update that in January, but I think that's so awesome. I think that's great that you've really got that. And to boost their CV like that pops. I think that's really good. I really like this. And you've got a kind of a code block here. Again, just makes it pop and stand out more. I need to steal some ideas for the Eddie Hub as well. This looks really good. I like this. You've got 2 pinned. Love that. Like really short, especially because you've got that customization and takes up quite a bit of the page, which is nothing wrong with that. But then you've got to try and shorten other areas, which you've done here, which is amazing. I think this looks really good. Updated 3 weeks ago. So anyone wants to contribute to Julia's projects, go and get involved in that as well. And with 19 followers, so that's looking really good. And most used topics. So again, a collection of topics, but like a variety, not just like JavaScript, and JavaScript. Like it's a collection, a bit of UX design. I love that. Not sure what the GitHub one is though. I haven't used that on ours. I wonder if that's like some hack or something that we should do to get you, I don't know, appearing more in the search or something like that. So yes, this looks really good. And what else do we have? So we have FitDevs by Kat, and it's encouraging people to get up from their computers and do some exercise, which I think is really important. Looking at this, they haven't customized it yet. So Kat, if you're watching, don't forget to customize it, or make the repo and let the community customize it. But I think this is looking really good. You've got popular repositories, so you haven't actually pinned yours yet. So I suggest pinning yours. And then you've got your Discord bot, which I need to look at. I'd be interested to know what that does, because we've got one in the Eddie Hub account. And you've got the accountability again, which I think is, really useful. And Discord bot was updated yesterday, so that's quite active. It's one of your active projects, which I think is great. I think it looks really good. And I'm also following it. Let me go and follow Julia's and also Emma's and Kunal's as well. Let's drop those a follow too. People don't know that you actually can follow organizations, which I think is a missed opportunity. Find out what exciting things are going on there as well. All these organizations are looking great, and you can get involved in all of these organizations as well. I highly recommend the founders of these organizations. They are amazing people. So go and geek out with them, geek out with their community. And don't forget, you can come geek out with us in the Eddie Hub community as well. We always love to geek out on open source. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and come and geek out with us in the Eddie Hub Discord between live streams and video. Link in description below. See you soon.